Hi, my name is Felipe Cáceres, and I'm a staff physical therapist here at Zuckerberg San Francisco General Hospital. And today, I'm going to be covering body mechanics with movement. So, basically, any activity that requires movement, bending, straightening up, lifting or manipulating an object of any sort, you should always start by engaging your core. Now, what do I mean by engaging my core? What I mean is bringing your stomach in, kind of holding it in as you're performing the activity, because this helps to function as a back brace that helps you with any activity that you have to do throughout the day with a reduced risk of injury to your spine. Sometimes a lot of my patients ask me, why did I get back pain? I can't remember any particular event that happened that led to this injury, and little by little throughout the years, it's been getting worse. Sometimes it's the movements we don't pay attention to, the movements we perform 100 times a day, 1,000 times a week, 1,000,000 times throughout the span of a year that can lead to back pain. So let's take, for example, the simple task of washing dishes. Basically, a lot of people lock out their knees, they round their spine forward, they wash their dish, they twist, they wash the next dish, they twist. They do this about 100 times a day, and then they ask, why did I get back pain? Well, if we analyze that particular movement, you're relying on your ligaments to hold you up when you lock out your knees. When you round your spine forward, you're putting excessive pressure on the spine, and at the same time, you're not engaging your core. And you're twisting to one particular direction, which leads to an increased risk of injury. So, the way this task should be performed is by softening your knees, bringing your hips back, engaging your stomach, grabbing your dish, keeping it within your body here, washing your dish, turning, washing the next dish, turning, and completing your task in such a fashion. Basically, by doing that, it helps to prevent back injury or future back pain. Same thing, a task such as sweeping. A lot of people, same principles, they lock out their knees, they round their spine forward, they don't engage their core, and they twist too much in one direction. What I suggest is same principles as the washing the dishes, soften your knees, hips back, stomach in, and basically performing your sweeping activities. This will help to prevent back pain, which is a common household task. Now, changing a bed. A lot of people, when they change the bed, they do the same thing. They basically round their spine forward, they throw down their bed sheet, they reach all the way to the other side, effectively twisting their spine, and then they develop back pain by a simple activity such as changing a bed linen. So, what I suggest, the same principles, soft knees, hips back, engaging your core, keeping your arms within your side, putting your bed sheet, completing everything you have to do on this front end, then going to the other side and completing the task. So, this might take you a minute longer, but your back will thank you for it. Now, things that people have to perform at work or even in the house that include lifting heavy items. So, here comes the principle of hip hinging. You don't want to round forward when you pick up an item from the floor. You want to make sure that when you bend down, your legs are shoulder width apart, you bring your hips back, you engage your core, you pick up your item, and then you come up. So, you want to make sure that anything you manipulate, you're always protecting your spine. So, such as this medicine ball. Same principle, legs shoulder width apart, bringing your butt back, bringing the medicine ball here, looking straight forward, holding it here within your body's base of support, turning around, then placing it in the corresponding bed. The reason I'm emphasizing that hip hinge motion is because the spine is not made for excessive flexion. And sometimes those type of movements can be a source of back pain. Same thing, the most compressive forces occur when you pick up something heavy and you twist your spine, which can lead to injury. Now, on the other hand, the hip is made for a lot of motion. So you want to make sure you maintain your spine neutral, core engaged, and activate at the hips. So once again, for basic review, legs shoulder width apart, stomach in, hips back, grab your item, stand up, and put it where you need to place it. These are the basic principles of body mechanics that can help prevent back pain. It can actually help you heal if you already have a back injury.